Unbelievable Behavior Podcast. We back, episode 5. We got a special guest in the building. I'm gonna let her introduce herself.
What's going on? I'm Diamond.
Diamond, it's a pleasure. Big Carter, what's good, baby?
What's happening? Say y'all.
It's the weekend. Well, it's the end of the weekend. Labor Day weekend.
For
Made
folks
it this
not
far.
supposed to be working.
Made it this far. A lot of nonsense going on. We're gonna tackle it. Shorty getting hit with the brick.
That's crazy.
Despicable.
We
Despicable.
We're gonna talk some sports today too, because it's the weekend started. College football.
Shout out to the Atlanta Falcons.
No,
Watch your mouth.
no. Shout out to the Colorado though. Shout out to Dion and them boys. But yeah,
What
we
was
go.
it, 45-42?
Yeah.
Against a ranked TCU?
Yeah, the ones that went to the national championship.
Oh yeah. Right. Facts.
Yeah, so
Facts.
So
Big shout out to Brab Time.
Yeah,
Because can't nobody else do it like Dion.
we're gonna talk about it. But we got Diamond in the building. It's a pleasure. What's going on? Where you from?
I'm from near like Wilmington area. I
Okay.
went to school in Wilmington too, but more so like in the country part, small town called Bolton, East Arcadia. Some
Okay,
people in that
okay.
area may know. But
Got you.
Yeah, 10 churches in one stoplight.
Oh, man, not 10.
Yeah. Hey.
Not 10. Come on now.
Nah.
I
But
performed in Wilmington, bro. She is not lying.
Nah, Wilmington, that's more of the, trust me, more of the city than where I actually like.
Got you.
The dirt roads I grew up on. So.
Okay. That's what's up. So obviously, what brought you down this way?
Just more, opportunity and, I have a son, so I wanted him in like, kind of better schools. They don't have like the resources. And they're closing schools down there. So
Oh, that's crazy.
yeah, it was time
crazy.
to get up out of there. So
That's what's up, man. We see you're into modeling, you're in the movies. So how did that come about? You started young?
yeah, I definitely started young. I was born in Long Island, and like when I was like 1, I was supposed to do a JCPenney campaign, but I got sick. So my mom was just like, "Oh no, I can't, have her out here. She's sick." We moved down here when I was like 2.5, and then I started going on like talent searches and things like that around about 5 or 6. And then it really started picking up maybe, I'll say about 11, 12-ish.
Okay.
In Wilmington, they have Screen Gems. It's like it's a filming studio where they did what was Martin Lawrence? Black Knight. They did One Tree Hill. I did a lot of background work. That was my very first like gig.
Okay.
So I started just kind of like getting familiar, with the background and the actors and directors and the cameras and, the terminology and stuff. And I loved it, so
Gotcha.
it just went from there. And recently I started like doing more movies and getting more speaking roles because, I just wanted to take it
Right.
more
So
serious.
a lot of people, when they don't really understand like the game, right? So like you could be in the movie but you not have a speaking role. And then you could elevate and then have a speaking role. So explain to the people who's like coming up in the game, what is the difference, and is it the good thing to not have a speaking role just to learn the game and to come up?
Most definitely. I always encourage people to kind of start in the background first because you wanna like you want to see what they're doing first. You can't just, it's almost kind of like sports.
Pretty
you
much
just
soaking
don't wanna,
it up.
You got to soak up what's going on. Like you don't know what it means whenever they say reset or if they say rolling, So it's terms that you have to know and different angles. And people think you just show up and you just film a scene. Oh, I killed it. Yeah, no, they have to capture that from different angles. You have to keep going. It's 12, 16, 20-hour days sometimes and people are not prepared for that. Even as a background. You have to be prepared to be on set. I think I was doing background for Captain America 3. They didn't even use a scene. It was some scene that they cut. But we were there for like 22 hours.
That was fire.
Yeah.
That was
Captain America?
You feel me?
Come on now. That's big time right there.
Yeah.
That's good business right
Now
there.
I see in your bio you got like some HBO and everything. Like you got some HBO work. Talk about that. Like
Yeah, so I think I've had so far 4 movies, 4 speaking roles compared to all the background I used to do. I started out with Sugar Babies. I filmed that down in Charleston. Shout out to everybody down there, Geechee One Films. It was a pleasure to work with them. And then they brought me back for Tiffany the Doll.
Okay.
Did you saw
Yes.
the
Carter on it.
you saw
Damn Skippy.
the viral clip of Shorty dodging a bullet? Yeah, I was in that. That was me. But it was a vibe. It was a fun time. And then I did my biggest film, which was Monogamish, with Claudia Jordan. We filmed that in Wilmington. Shout out to BR Films, Marquand. He was dope. But yeah, I always encourage people, get that.
Yeah.
Just kind of,
Get your feet wet.
Yeah, get your feet wet first. Don't just jump in and be like, if they doing it, I could do it too. So, and, it's more so you have to really, really pick up on a lot of things. So.
And also too, you got to be willing to be comfortable with being uncomfortable too. Because it's certain roles or certain things you'll have to do that you don't normally do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you have to be coachable too. You have
Oh
to
yeah,
be,
definitely.
You have to, like, they're going to say cut. No, I need you to do it this way. I need you to say it that way. Or I need you to go. And, you have to really dig in your bag and really just
have tough skin too.
Yeah,
you can't be sensitive with this.
For sure.
You cannot.
Can't be sensitive.
Right. Fun fact, the dude that plays Two-Bit on Power, he got his start in the first season as a background artist. And it was just like, it was something about it. I guess how he stood out.
Yeah.
And that's what got him the main role, because he said he was only supposed to be on there for 2 episodes.
Yeah.
And then look at him now. So you never know when your number gonna get called. So
and see, you also can use that. See, I use that over the years to network. It's so many people I make, because I've been doing this since 05, 06. So even with my friend, she put me on. Her brother is Dominic Santana that played in the Biggie movies. He played Suge Knight. He's the one. So that's kind of how my avenue of getting into it. So and then whenever I got on set and I was in the background, I would just kind of, you can't be fanned out. You can't make them uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Of course, they tell you not to.
Stop that. Don't.
Pulling your phone.
Fanboy. We don't do fanboy shit, bro. Stop that.
Fan behavior. They human just like us. They want, you be surprised. I don't take pictures with people I be around or have been around over the course of the years, but I've been able to have some dope conversations with dope artists, dope actors. I randomly was in a birthday party with Michael K. Williams, his own birthday party, rest in peace to him. Omar from The Wire.
That's crazy.
From The Wire.
You be surprised, where, just kind of saying less is more, if that makes sense.
Yeah, less is more.
Being seen and not heard in a way.
Being observant and just watching your surroundings and who is who, and your behavior too, because you never know who you could really be talking to.
Oh God. So would you say you a student of the game?
I'm for sure. I'm still learning.
Okay.
And honestly, even with acting, they're still, the top actors, they're still learning. They're still in acting classes and have acting coaches that they work with. People think, they showing up and they on premieres and stuff, on red carpets and award shows, but they still have to put in that work, that practice. I'm pretty sure Will Smith still has a acting coach.
Right. He probably doing slap boxing right now. He never know when somebody else want to come out.
Yeah. Now I was gonna ask you that too. When you was working on your projects and stuff, did you have an acting coach?
Yeah, I have a mother agent down in Charleston. So she basically kind of plug us in with different acting coaches. We have different acting classes and, just to kind of exercise.
Gotcha.
Yes, it's a lot of exercise. A singer, they don't just, people are just naturally gifted, but at the end of the day, they still have to go to vocal lessons.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Especially if they're touring and stuff. So it's all hand in hand. You still got to work at what you want to do and practice at, what you want to do.
It's just like comedy, too, because you just don't go out on stage. You still got to do open mics and stuff to
That's a fact.
What we call working it out, working out the kinks, pretty much hitting the gym, as we say. You know what I'm saying? So you got to work it out the best way that you can, because granted, you can be naturally gifted, like you said.
Yeah.
But it's certain things you have to work out. Like, you got to have that cadence.
Yep.
Like, that timing. You know what I'm saying? So big ups to acting class. So would you suggest that to the new people coming up that want to break into the film industry that you would suggest acting classes, acting coaches, and things of that nature?
Yeah, acting. Yeah, please get you an acting coach. Get into acting classes. Do the seminars and webinars. Just and actually do your research too. At the end of the day,
Right, homework.
do your research on the person. Do your homework. Get on your Zoom about that
For
person.
sure, yeah.
Like, make sure you know they're credible and see who they have worked with. And there's IMDb. That's the thing where most people, they use that as like their tool of like, oh, I'm credited in this, So just
Right.
look at who is doing what, and then get in a class.
Right.
So I definitely
Now-
recommend that.
in North Carolina, right? You're based in North Carolina, and you just threw out some respectable actor names. How hard it is? Well, how hard is it to like get out of North Carolina in this industry?
Well, I mean, it's not. I mean, well, with this economy, it's kind of
Yeah.
hard to
Right,
get up
right.
and go. I think it's more so of the funds to do what you need to do, be able to travel. So I'm working on this myself too. Like, you also have to do your research on what market do you wanna. Are you more marketable in Atlanta? Are you more marketable in LA, New York,
Yeah.
Chicago? Those are the big four. Film.
Yeah, because
know-
when you talk about film, the first thing you talk about is L.A.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
correct.
that's like people who don't know, they'll just hear acting and be like, oh, you got to go to Hollywood. So,
Yeah.
So it's like coming from North Carolina, like how did you maneuverate to be like, you know what, I'm gonna base
Shout out to that
my
word
home
maneuver.
here, you know what I mean?
Right. Maneuverate, yeah.
Maneuverate.
Just maneuverate, like, you know what I mean? Just how you gonna base your situation here instead of just like I'm moving out to Cali for like 2 years.
Well, I've thought about it, and I actually went out to Cali. I auditioned for a few agencies. I did get a call back, but it's still a process. You get a call back. They doing more interviews. They don't just say, "Oh, I love you, I like you. Oh, I'm about to sign you." That
Right.
I'm not gonna say it never happens, but that's a slim to none chance.
You
Like,
gotta be raw.
It was.
Like,
I think Bruce Willis was discovered in a diner. If I'm not mistaken, he was just sitting in a diner. And he got discovered like that. But something like that really don't happen often. So you really do have to put yourself like out there and in front of them. So, being from North Carolina, being here, I think I just made the best of what I had.
Right.
We had Wilmington. Wilmington, is low key to me is like baby Hollywood, because there are so many Dawson's Creek, One Tree Hill, Max Steel, so many movies and so many projects have been filmed here, and a lot of people don't even realize it. Like,
Okay.
so it all comes down to just playing the hand that you were dealt, and that's what I did. I took it for what it was.
Gotcha. So switching energies, would you do the modeling? Which one do you like the most, the modeling or the acting?
Modeling definitely give me a different rush, and I like to be in hair and makeup and wear different clothes,
Right,
and
right.
That's cool or whatever.
strike
but
a pose.
yeah, that's your good side.
That's my.
This guy Carter.
But yeah, honestly, they both go hand in hand. If like when you modeling, you're acting like, oh, I love this outfit. It could be the ugliest thing in the world, but if you getting paid to, you have to make it look good. Shoes that's too small, you have to make it look good. But it's and then with acting, you're modeling off like in the commercial, you have to, so it goes hand in hand
You
for
have
me.
to sell that product. Pretty much,
For me, I like both. I love both. Acting, honestly, I am getting more in my acting bag because I'm like, you know what? My resume is definitely longer than my modeling resume.
Come on,
so
come on now.
let me go ahead and do what I think I'm set out to do. So
Yeah, for sure.
That's
so
dope. That's
you
dope.
walking in your purpose, pretty much.
basically,
Hey,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, woke up and was like, you know what? It's time. Like,
Yeah, you got to be
into
like
it.
that.
Yeah.
So when you're off time, right? You're not acting, you're not modeling. How do actors like you, How do y'all juggle? What do y'all do in your own time? Do y'all work regular jobs? Because most people be like, you know, oh, I seen you on Netflix, and then you see them in Star. What was it? It was a chick, right? She was on Bad Girls Club, and somebody was like, "Oh, I thought you supposed to have money. Like you was
Yeah.
Like so, people get that misconstrued. So, explain to the people that people do have real lives going on.
Right.
Yo,
facts.
yeah. For the most part, we do have real jobs.
Right. Okay. Got it.
Unless you put up somewhere and you just got somebody funding your lifestyle. Like you got to
Big
get
ball
it
of
one
Carter.
Yeah.
Nigga, I got a regular job.
Yeah.
Gotta work today, matter of fact.
But most definitely, we have, most of us do. And then there are some of us out here that's just like hungry and going to get it, and they just booking. And another, what they don't realize is like, just because we do something don't mean we getting paid right
Oh,
away.
God. Hey.
The contracts, you got to wait weeks,
Politics.
months at a time to get your bread, like it was, it's rough. So, I always recommend like, look, save some money. If this is something you want to do, it's definitely put money to the side or get your, choose one of your vices and cut it off.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Just sacrifice that.
And I think that's the hard thing about doing what you love is that vice. Like, it's so, but with your craft, it's like it's not a problem.
Yeah.
Because you want to hone in on it, you want to focus on it, tunnel vision.
Right.
And that's what some people don't understand. Like with any industry that you do, thank you. With any industry that you're doing, you need to know like, okay, when this takes all for you, what are you willing to give up? Like that's the question that everybody should do with their career. What are you willing to give up?
Yeah.
What is something that you can be like, oh, I don't need this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely commend you on that because doing like, you know what I'm saying? You have to stay so grounded in your craft. You have to, work on it so much that people think, okay, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? You big balling. Not the case. Right now, we still hitting. It's still hitting the ground running type business. You know what I'm saying? And there's some people that are well off that. It's some people that get their foot into the industry and then they'll start telling, I did movies with this person. Name dropping and stuff.
Yeah.
But they don't actually tell you the ugly. They'll tell you the good.
Yeah.
They don't tell you the bad and the ugly.
Yeah.
Like being a comedian. It's a lot of bad and ugly to this. You know what I'm saying? Shady promoters.
Janky, not a janky promoter.
Yes, janky promoter.
That jelly roll.
Man, let me tell you something. I was supposed to do a show last year. We was booked for shows. I was in this group called Ignorant AF. And we were booked for a couple of shows. Supposed to be on a tour. Well, after the first show we did, I didn't personally talk to these dudes directly. It was just the other people in the group. So I had to, get the information from them. I guess they didn't like how we was carrying stuff or whatever, or the fact that we got more shine than the actual singer, dude, whatever. And he cut us off. Like, he was just like, well, there's no need in doing these shows now. What you mean? We done sold the tickets. Pay me. And he didn't want to pay nobody. So I was like, all right, cool. Well, that's just the game. It's all a part of the game.
Janky promoters, jelly roll.
And if you're watching this, you're going to have to see me outside once. I'm going to beat you out the silk shirt.
Cut it out. Not the silky.
Go ahead. Got to beat him out the silk.
Come on. So when you work in your regular job and people understand your side work, your side hustle, do they tend to switch it up on you? Like, oh, like when you work in your regular job and they find out that, oh, you do movies, you do modeling, do the behavior switch when they find that out about you?
Kinda. I mean, I try not to bring that to work, but when I do, it's like certain people may know. But I'll say, I think back in my retail days, it taught me a lesson like, nah, don't even tell these people what you really got going on, because they like to dangle it in your face, or or like they
Miss Hollywood behind the cash register.
like it's
silly.
It's like, oh, you
like
taking
that.
off? Oh, what you taking off work? It's like and it's I don't really don't put them people in your business.
Got it.
Don't do it.
The same folks that smile on your face be the same ones that's praying on your downfall too. Like,
Yeah.
them be the ones, man, you gonna be working here forever. You're not gonna make it nowhere. Okay, cool. Just because you on your mama couch doesn't mean I'm gonna still be in the same position. It's called a process.
Right.
You gotta trust the process, man.
Yeah.
Right. So let's switch it up again. What's up with the men? What's up with the relationships? Like, so when you working, right, and you focus on your career, what's the type of man that you look for to be like, okay, I could settle down with him, or like it's a lot of insecure men like, nah, I can't deal with this dude because he's too insecure about what I got going on. Like, have you ever?
You gonna go to Hollywood and forget about me?
Listen. Basically,
Wow.
that's real life.
That's unbelievable behavior.
I have been through
Put my
that.
cup. Corn pop alert.
Yeah. I basically have went through that.
Okay.
And he was a musician, and he
Struggling rapper?
Oh, he played the guitar with a cigarette in his mouth.
Nah.
They call me Smokey Bones.
he definitely was a rapper, and he engineer and do all that stuff. But it was different, to lay down with somebody every night that just despise like your success, and was everybody else is happier for me than that this person is,
that's
or
crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
only because he felt he wanted to be the one to put me on. He wanted to basically, I guess, be famous first.
He wanted to be where you're at.
He wanted to be
He wanted to
successful
go through-
first,
right,
and
he
then
wanted to
have
go through
me
first.
come by. It was weird. It was
That was-
very
man,
much weird energy.
Unbelievable behavior,
You have to
struggling
be
rapper.
yeah.
Unbelievable behavior. That's crazy.
Unbelievable.
That's crazy, bro.
Diabolical behavior.
New one.
So how long you was in a relationship? How long y'all was in a relationship? How long did you realize that you felt the tension?
I was in delusion for about 3 years.
Oh, okay.
Delulu, if you will.
I was Delulu for a good 3.5.
Gotcha.
I was, it took me a minute, but I was like, you know what? Okay.
Damn.
All right. Let me get my second win back.
Yeah.
I gotta get right.
So learning from that, right? And you taking your career a little bit more seriously.
Yeah.
You're getting older, right? You're doing your thing. What is the fine line you look at now when you looking at trying to maybe dibble and dabble into a relationship? Like,
I really don't. I've been single for a minute, so I'm actually kind of like used to being by myself and not having to deal with
okay.
different, energies
Energy,
and what is, and it's and more so for me because I love like extra hard, and like I haven't really found that balance yet. Like when I love you, like I'm all in, and it's like what you trying to do, like or I can help you, and I lose myself in what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to help this person elevate and forget to kind of elevate myself
yourself,
if that makes sense. So
We call that the Aunt Viv effect. Y'all watch the new Bel Air, right?
yeah.
Yeah, that's what Aunt Viv did.
Yeah,
Uncle
for
Phil.
sure.
Yeah.
You got and then it's you gotta pour into yourself as much as you pour into another person.
Exactly.
Too. And then that person has to understand your career path. You got some people that want to come in to help, and you got some people that come in that want to get help, and then forget to pour the same energy into you.
Yeah.
So just remember, whatever y'all do in life, man, put you first. You're not selfish for putting you first. For sure.
That's it took me so long to understand that, because I would literally put people before me because I didn't want to be the selfish one. But I realized, like, you could still do for yourself and put yourself first without being selfish.
You have to put yourself
You have
first.
to take care of the people
Yeah.
that you're trying to take care of and the
Right.
things you're trying to take
Right.
care of. So yeah, for sure.
That's crazy. So what you got coming up in the future? What big situations you got coming up?
Honestly, right now, I just kind of been working my little regular job and, just stacking. I just had to regroup and refocus. I'm more of a quality over quantity type person. So
Gotcha.
I noticed, in this industry, this they have this Tubi thing now, and it's like, dang, everybody's flocking to it, which is cool and it's great. I'm actually glad that we have a platform where these directors and writers can get their stuff off and actors can build whatever. But where I'm at now, I just want to build my acting reel, put that together from the movies I have done, and I want to go shop around for a major acting agent. I don't want to get sucked into the, you know, the
Yeah,
Tubi neighborhood, you know, because
the little nigga roles. Yeah.
Yeah, nah, it ain't even, you know, it ain't even that. But it's like I just always seen like much more, you know, bigger for myself.
Speaking into existence, manifest.
Yeah, I want to be like I want to have like a reoccurring role on like a TV series. You know what I'm saying? I want, put
Meet
me
the
in
Perrys or
hours.
something.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
So with that being said, do you think you would have to leave North Carolina?
For sure.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to, because like you just have to be there. You know, when it's time to film or, you know, it's different. So
Definitely. Man, that's dope. That's dope. Big Carter.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I mean, definitely, you got to. You have to. Like,
Even in the comedian lane.
yeah, like with me, right now, I'm getting my name up in North Carolina or whatever. But I know eventually I would have to either go to Georgia, Florida.
Right, you got to get out.
You know what I'm saying? I had to go. You know what I'm saying? But until then, like she said, I got to regroup, get my headspace right, and be ready for that. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely commend that. You got to. You know what I'm saying? You got to be willing to with your career path. You have to be willing to change your surroundings. And also, too, you got to be careful who you surround yourself with. Because that right there can bring you down quicker than self-sabotage. I'm telling you, bro. Like, look, I ain't saying no names, but there's a comedian out there. If your name is attached to his, you not getting no work.
What?
Come on now.
You not getting any, because dude is so... okay, so, you know, we could be raw on stage, but in the cancel culture, you got to know what words and phrases and things not to say.
You got to stay away from certain shit.
And he say all of it.
Oh.
Yeah, first show I ever did, January 29th last year. Yeah, last year. I went on before him. He did comedy for like 3-4 years prior to me. First night, I went crazy. Took the laughs out the room. He came up there, told a joke. He got a couple of laughs. Then one joke, he dropped the F-bomb. And that was just like...
The F-bomb mean faggot.
Not the cricket.
Yeah. He didn't even get a cricket. I think the crickets left.
Oh, just.
Oh yeah, you got.
He got the cough, but it wasn't even a long cough. I guess the dude was like, "Oh, I'm giving him too much attention." He was like,
Oh.
Damn, that's wild, bro.
I heard somebody say, "Man, he's trash.
Yo.
He's butt.
That's crazy.
Get him out of there."
That's crazy, man. Oh man, that's wild.
Yeah, sure.
There's a lot of wild shit going on in the news, right? We're switching energies
Every
again.
day.
We had a young lady out in Houston over the weekend who got hit with a brick for not giving up her number. Now, I want to
It's
talk.
wicked out here.
I want to talk about that because it's sexual appeal, right? You're doing your thing. Have you ever had an aggressive guy like come up to you and just you rejected him and then he just did unbelievable behavior?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, you got to speak on that. Like, what type of time was
I
he
mean,
on?
there has been multiple instances.
Multiple.
So now I'm to the point now, like, I'm gonna just go ahead and give you my real number so I can walk away safely, and I'm gonna block you later. Like, I just
the block.
But you
We
shouldn't
doing
have to do that.
Nah, we doing the block.
I
The
shouldn't
block.
have to,
Yeah,
but
you shouldn't have to.
it's literally it's scary. It's scary not
Yeah.
knowing, like, you know what I'm saying,
What a dude is
what he's
capable of.
gonna. So whenever I saw the brick situation,
Right.
I felt that could have been me.
Bro.
Damn.
It's not cool.
Like it's not cool at all. But
That shit is not cool, bro. Just no means
like-
no. Nigga, like...
the ego is something serious.
Shoot your shot elsewhere. Like, just one's no can be somebody else's
Yeah,
yes. Like,
yeah, you're closer to your yes.
I want to know, how long was you standing right there for that damn brick to appear in your hand? Oh, you said no? Oh, find something.
That sounds like premeditated, right?
Yeah, I'm about to ask her for a number.
How many niggas really walking around with a brick?
Okay.
Like after the club, like where y'all at? You know what I'm saying? Y'all, where
You
y'all in the
said no.
valley?
Hold on, I got something in my pocket for you.
Oh my God!
Meet Mr. Brick.
He backed the brick out on her.
Bruh, back the brick.
What you said? What her face look like?
Like Mike Tyson got a hold of her. Like she side of her face looked like this. You couldn't even see her ear.
He
bro.
reconstructed her whole face.
So yeah,
With a brick.
I think he broke something.
Yeah, he definitely
and swole all this up.
Man, I'm so sorry to hear that.
You remember Martin on that
I
episode?
was gonna say that. I was gonna say it's about like half of that.
Come on, man.
She loved, bro, and it's not funny.
It's really
the saddest part is when she was telling the story. She said, and there was a bunch of men that was standing around,
didn't do nothing, say nothing.
First off,
Corn
pop alert, because number one, we're supposed to protect our women by any means necessary. If you see a man out of control, you see a man about to do some unbelievable shit or a violence towards a woman, I don't give a damn if it was none of your business. Step in.
Yeah, you gotta tell son to chill.
Right. This young lady is changed forever. Now, for real though, I mean, if you want to be technical, what if that was your mama, your sister, your cousin, your daughter, your stepdaughter, whatever relation? You gonna stand there then? Yeah, all right.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Condolences go out to Shorty,
my heart
man. I mean,
goes
damn.
For real.
I seen that. I was just like, you know,
that's traumatizing, bro.
It is.
Like,
she would probably never be.
She never gonna talk, bro. She's not gonna talk to niggas no more. Or she just gonna, like you said, give my number out because I don't want nothing else to happen to me.
That's crazy.
And it's crazy. I seen other women in the comments saying the same thing.
Yeah.
What I just said, I was thinking it, and I went through the comments, and they were like, it's like 3-4 different comments saying the same thing.
Yeah, one woman.
Go ahead and get my number out.
Yeah, one woman said that's why I give my number out in real life.
Yeah.
Like on the internet, no, it's easy.
Yeah,
You don't know where I'm at.
internet.
But in public, man.
Public, yes. And then don't slip up and try to get a wrong number. He called while you standing.
Right.
No.
Why he called when you standing? That's why I'm just like, look, just go ahead. Look, that's what happened to me before. Like,
damn, you went through a lot. Damn, that's
you
crazy.
be surprised. Yes, like
you gave
just
me my number. It's supposed to be 10.
Yeah, that's wild.
Right, y'all.
That is wild. That's
y'all
wild.
ain't. Y'all not used to having. Are you? Yeah. Y'all not used to women. Who raised you, niggas?
That's crazy.
Who raised you?
Who raised you, niggas?
That's crazy. Unbelievable behavior. What y'all think about? Speaking of, we talking about females. We think about a father and daughter relationship. The Boosie. I think it shouldn't be public.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's number one. It really shouldn't be in the public.
It shouldn't.
Because honestly, we don't really know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't even want to defend.
But hold on.
But there's three sides to every story.
Wait. Did the nigga Boosie said that his man was getting hair from the baby moms while he was smashed from the back?
Yep. He said that
He
in the
said
song.
that, right? Because I know my ears wasn't like...
Nah, he said that.
Okay. Damn.
But he said you just mad because your brother got whacked.
Ooh. No, he playing spades with Tupac.
Mm-hmm.
That was...
Boosie. Boosie on demon time.
Boosie, please.
He on demon time, bro.
Boosie got a body on him, so I can't say corn popular. I'm going to just be like, you got it, brother.
You got it.
Oh, man. That is wild, man.
Yeah,
that's wild. But
dissing your daughter in a song is wild, but it's very Boosie though.
I'm gonna get that AMG bait.
Yeah, he was wild when he said that.
Sitting on a Mercedes, bro.
Oh man.
But I mean, like I said, it's three sides to every story. It's his side, her side, and the truth.
Right.
So
that's why I was like, look.
Yeah, but we hope they work that out.
Got to, man. Life too short to be carrying grudges, man.
Yeah. So give me your top 5. Like we dealing with movies, right? Mm-hmm. What categories that you really like? You like the romantic, the drama, the comedy? What's your
I like action and comedy. Romance, once in a while I'll jump in my romance bag, but I'm a waterhead. Like I'm a cry, so I just okay. I stick to the good stuff, the stuff that makes me happy. But yeah, I mean honestly, I like just about every genre.
I just see you like, oh no, I'm a cry on that.
Yeah. I don't feel like crying today. Not today. I'm not in the mood. Like, yeah, I just.
So that's crazy. So what is some of the actors or actresses or actors that you willing to work with?
Oh my gosh, I love Zoe Saldana.
Okay.
I look like, especially the new show, Special Ops. That's my girl. But I definitely want to work with her for sure. I'm not gonna lie. I'll do some Tyler Perry stuff.
Tyler
you know,
Perry?
I'll
I'll
work
do
with
some
him.
Tyler Perry stuff.
I want to work with Shonda Rhimes.
I'll be the drug dealer.
Yeah.
Yo, you short on that brick, homie.
Yeah.
Yo, this nigga silly.
You got it. That was it. That was
And
it.
sing.
And sing. That was it.
I'm bald headed with a beard too. Nah, I'm gonna be
Yeah.
the boyfriend. Where you been, Shonda?
I definitely want to work with Shonda Rhimes. Let me see. Regina Hall.
Oh, Regina Hall, yeah.
Love her.
Yeah.
I think she is so dope. She's funny. We kind of act the same in a sense. I do have my Regina moments.
Okay.
Let me see. I don't know. Just a lot of people. Anybody that's willing to work with me and be nice to me, you know. And I don't know.
One question.
Oh God.
I'm glad you're here.
One question.
So when y'all be kissing and all that, is that real kissing or
Yeah, I
just
need to
sucking
know
on the
too.
bottom lip? Like, what's going on with the actors and the kissing?
Yeah, because
Because I be seeing tongue and the hair be moving left and right.
getting real intimate. There.
It be real.
It be
It'll
real.
be real?
Some of the time. Now, it depends on the person. It depends on how Hollywood you are. How
okay.
If you got a good agent that's going to be like, nah, they'll be in this, but, minimum, whatever. But for the most part, definitely like the Tubi movies and stuff be real.
Oh, that too.
Be real, yeah.
So what was that movie that came out when my girl was getting her back blown out?
What movie?
It was like a TV series, not a TV series, but it was like a Netflix show with Chloe.
I didn't watch it yet. Swarm.
You didn't
I
watch
didn't watch
it?
it. I saw the clip by Damson.
Dancing
Yeah,
Idris,
Yeah.
So how does the sex scenes work in the movie?
Well, it's not real sex. I mean, unless you Halle Berry and Billy.
So that really was.
That was real.
Oh.
That
Okay.
really went down.
That was real.
Damn.
You ain't heard Jadakiss said that?
Yeah.
I thought
Halle Berry.
Oh, no,
had to
that
get
was-
popped
that was
before
r-
she took it.
Real deal, Holyfield.
Yeah.
She was.
This man is not a Jadakiss
He
fan.
didn't even know it was about to happen.
Jesus.
I don't even think she knew it was about to happen. She was just in the moment and did
I
that.
see his eyes too. I knew.
I can see
Oh, that's
it.
that
in your
park.
eye.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
That was.
So that was industry talk. Like everybody was talking about that.
That was
pressure.
that was real.
Damn.
Make me feel.
Oh man, this guy's crazy.
Please, not.
So when they do the sex scene, is it real that they said they have a pillow between them and he just humping the pillow?
Yeah. Oh, it was a ball or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's all in how they cheat the angles,
Right,
it
with
really
the camera
depends.
work.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
But
Now,
she did have to get naked though.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, and see, with me, I was kind of lucky enough to work with a director that was like, look, it's closed set, ain't nobody gonna be there except for just whoever you want to be there, and me, of course, and the cameraman. That's it.
That was one of the questions I was gonna ask you. Like, how comfortable do you feel? Like,
I was definitely comfortable. He wasn't on. He's not a weirdo. It was more like a brother sister kind of relationship deal. Like he really took care of me, so I really, really, really appreciated that because not a lot of women are
comfortable.
comfortable or lucky enough to.
Yeah.
Because it gets crazy. Sometimes you might have to just walk away from some stuff.
so when Tommy was fucking with Lala, that was real deal?
Nah.
Hell no.
That's no.
Mellow boy would have put 3 to the dome. What you talking about?
Mello better worry about them kids he hiding across overseas.
Yo, you
Don't worry about Lala. Don't worry about
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
because like you see like in especially like down in the bottom.
P Valley.
P Valley.
Down in the bottom.
Down at the bottom. Hey,
Pause.
Whoa.
that's
Pause.
another
Yikes.
name for it.
Pause. Right? So
Yikes.
like a lot of them they do they get paid extra to take off their tops and shit like that?
Yeah,
Like,
it's
extra
definitely
in the
a-
clause in the contract.
Yeah, it's definitely a pay. Yeah,
Okay, gotcha.
you gotta come up off that. 'Cause that's
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But yeah, I mean, for the most part, it is like I said, they cheat the angles. You might have even with me, my movie Monogamous. There were I had 3 or 4 sex scenes, but it was like I had full control over it, and I wore bodysuits with nude, so you can barely
the nude
tell,
color, yeah. Okay.
So it's ways to kind of mask it, and then sometimes some people were kind of pointing it out in the Tubi groups and was what did they say oh, we can see their underwear, we can see it's obvious sometimes, but if you do a real good job of editing.
So what their moms, did she approve of that?
My mom, she was cool. She was like, this is what you've been wanting to do, and it's just acting, and
Right, just
get it, baby, like showing what I'm,
Yeah, we.
My mama would not. Man, look, I know my
She
mama.
smack you in your head.
Boy, bruh, my mama heard a joke I told. Why you got to say stuff like that, baby? Mom, because I'm a comedian, but you ain't got to talk like that.
Talk like that, baby.
You ain't got to. I was like,
I
Mom,
did not raise you.
you
Like
gonna hate me for this show that's about to come out because I got me a scene in that junk too. And
Now I got another one question because I'm fascinated with the acting, right? So the damaging, right? How damaging? Like my man, Lil Murder, he's from North Carolina, right? I just watched the
Greensboro.
show with him with Jamie Foxx, The Clone Tyrone. Great movie. I like that
dope
shit.
movie, loved it. Watched it 3 times.
He was in a different role, right? But is it damaging that people just remember him for being with Mr. Clifford?
I hear about that all the.
Mr. Clifford, you know what I'm saying? Like is that damaging? Like if you take a role like that, you be like,
It is a
it
thing.
stained?
Like
Okay.
Felicia, Felicia.
Oh, from
She
Friday.
hates it.
Megan, what's her name? Megan something.
She cannot stand that. That's
Yeah.
what she's known for. She's grateful by all means, but at the
Right.
same time, it's
That's
like
it. Megan something means. Angela means.
yeah, Angela means. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like Megan. I don't think that's it, but yeah, Angela is definitely Angela. Yeah. Even Mike Epps. He hated being known for Day Day for a long period of time. That's Day Day. So he's grateful. I'm pretty sure, but but yeah, it's definitely
That's a gift and a curse too.
But yeah, with Lil Murder situation, that's deep.
Deep.
But he's known for that role. But guess what? He gonna be booking roles too.
On God, because that means okay, you're willing.
You know what I'm saying?
You're willing
And
to
I
be
hate to be
uncomfortable.
that person to say that, but the industry, they like that. They go off of if you can do those things. So it's
Crickle.
What you
I know. I dabble in the P Valley. I'll definitely be on that show as a DJ. Welcome down to Chuckalisa.
That's dope. I actually like when guys actually, say that they actually watch your show because there's guys out there that's like,
Because
I'm not watching that.
You can't whoop my ass in real life. So.
Yeah. It's like, I think it's, you know what I'm saying?
you value that shit.
I look at you sideways if you a man and you watching that and you tuned in every week. What's the point?
Oh yeah,
Like,
I done had homeboys say, "Yo, you watch that? You a little funny, ain't you?" I'm a comedian.
Right.
Nah, people value that shit. And I see the surge of a lot of European actors. But Shorty was from
England, wasn't
yeah,
it?
England,
Yeah.
right.
And she left.
Yeah, she left.
Yeah.
Is that a fear of the people here, like the jobs going overseas?
So from my understanding, allegedly, they go get them and pay them less, if that makes sense.
Oh God.
They get,
I guess they just happy to be in the United
obviously
States.
obviously until you break out into you have a big role,
Right.
Even Lamar from BMF.
Yeah, Lamar. Another one. I didn't even know.
Bruh.
Messed me up.
Bruh, like what? Excuse me?
Messed me up.
Yo, yeah.
I was like, that, okay, Franklin got it off Snowfall. He got it. You know what I'm saying? But Lamar, that definitely shocked me. But yeah, it's that, and I thought about it too. I'm like, dang, not only am I a black woman trying to compete with black women, but now I got more black women.
You got to compete with these
I got
English.
the English ones with
Cheerios.
I don't have accent. Like I'm based.
Right,
I have
that's
one
crazy.
accent.
That's
That's
crazy.
it.
But yeah, I do notice that it's a surge of European actors. That's so it is. So it's making it more like, I guess, competitive.
In a
way.
sense, yeah.
How hungry are you is the question. That's what it comes down to. How
Facts.
hungry are you really?
Do you really have the passion
Yeah.
for it? Like, do you, yeah.
Are you willing to be uncomfortable? Is the question of the day.
Because what would have happened if Taraji P. Henson would have never went to L.A. with $500 and her son?
Come on now.
That's it.
Come on now.
You know what?
Right.
At what 25, 26?
And she went to A&T, then went to Howard.
So you got to be willing to take that chance and just really be uncomfortable.
Yeah, you have
to make it happen.
You got to make that leap.
And that's technically with just about anything. You trying to be a lawyer, you trying to be a doctor, you trying to be, I don't know, somebody.
Struggling
one of
rappers.
struggling rappers.
Yeah, struggling rappers.
Yeah.
You gotta be.
MC MC such and such on the track.
Struggling rapper.
Uh-huh.
So to kind of close it up, what advice would you give like a younger person that's like seeing what you're doing, could actually touch you, and then be like, yo, I like what you're doing. What advice would you give them to be like to get in the game and stay in the game and stay consistent in the game?
Take care of yourself and get you some headshots. Get you some acting classes.
Okay.
Study your favorite actors and actresses. Look at the credits. The credits ain't there for nothing, Look, they literally have the cast and directors listed. Why not look up the company and then, see if they have, auditions coming up, or just really tap in with that. We on TikTok and Facebook and Instagram all day. You could be using those tools to really reach out to casting directors and stuff. And I don't mean directly. Don't go inboxing them people like, hey, I'm, what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm funny.
Yeah, I'm funny. You need to put me in your next. Like, nah, that's not the way to go.
Definitely did that shit. You need me.
I ain't gonna lie. Somebody had an audition and he was like, I think he said, email me the resume or something. Here I go sending headshots and sending, clips of my movies. He was like, I didn't ask for all that.
Resume, baby, resume.
That's it. That's it, dog. Just the resume.
See, luckily for me, I could just send the clips of my sets. Like, do with that what you want.
Yeah,
That's
but
good. That's
I
good.
definitely recommend they.
Waiting on my call.
He gonna call you.
I hope so.
He
Cause let me
gonna
tell you
call
something. The day Nick Cannon called me, I'm gonna be so Hollywood. No, I'm just playing.
You already Hollywood. Look at you. Nah,
No, I'm not. I am not Hollywood.
it's
Carter.
the shaking of the beard for me.
But yeah, we look forward to seeing you on the big screen more.
For sure.
Yes, I look forward to it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
One day we just might look up and see you on Netflix. Be like, oh, look, that's
Facts.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Put that out there into the
Oh yeah,
universe.
you're gonna be on Netflix.
I'm going to.
Netflix
On a big
and
movie.
I'm glad that like they got like all of these streaming services like Netflix, Hulu. You know what I mean?
Max,
Yeah.
Paramount.
You know what I mean? Yeah, Amazon
Paramount lit.
Prime. You know what I mean? All that stuff.
Cause it's a dude I went to school with that's on a show on Paramount Plus. It's the jail show. Kings of something. And it's
I know what you're talking
yeah,
about.
he was a teacher at my school, in my old high school. So to see him doing that, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lassiter. You know what I'm saying? So
That's dope.
yeah, bro. So
This is working. Man.
yeah. You gonna do it.
Yeah,
You're gonna do it.
I just had to get right.
Yeah, man. Give everybody let people know where they can find you at. You know what I mean?
My Instagram is at Empress Diamond. Empress is EMPRESSS and Diamond. 3 S's. That's mainly what you can find me on.
Got you. Episode 5, Big Carter, Unbelievable Behavior, Diamond. Shout out to everybody tuning in. If you're looking for ad space, promo, hit us up, let us know. Our boy Hector, TMG Studios, holding us down as always. We out.